This is Christina on Releasing for a Better Life. I'm going to just review my program with you really quickly, like I always do, just for those who don't tune into every single video, think an idea what this is about. And again, I want to just stress, in case you haven't done this before, you feel free to contact me or, ask me anything. I'm free to answer any of this. I get quite a few emails about how to make this work and how to make this better in your life, and how to use this program in your life. As I said, this has been monumental for me. It has released my stress. It has given me a place to open up and release what's bothering me, and it's really just brought some great things into my life. It's brought some great people, some great events. So again, it's a very simple process. It's about releasing, and that's it, releasing to God. How I do it and how I recommend you do it until you get your own method is to simply take whatever's going on in your life, whether it's good, bad, doesn't matter, and just pop those into a bubble. I kind of go into a quiet meditation, and I imagine putting everything into this kind of bubble or ball right in front of me, and I put everything in there, whether it's good or bad. And the more I put in there, the more I realize what's going on in my life and how the details are really laid out. I discover a lot about the whole process, the whole problem or issue that I'm dealing with just by doing this. I mean, it opens up like this Pandora box of information. So that's what I recommend first, is to go ahead and just do that. And then you just imagine that ball being released to God. You just let it go. Imagine it going up to God and it's gone. And you just kind of wait then. Some of the things will disappear that aren't needed in your life anymore. God will take them and put them away. Or you imagine God sending you back messages, whether it's the form of people or maybe a book that you didn't know, numbers you see. It's as much as you can imagine, it will come to you. You will continue to get these amazing messages, and sometimes they come right away, sometimes they don't come for months. I've had ones that come months later, and I didn't even realize that that was attached to something I had released a while ago. So anyway, that's the basis of the program. The two other pieces that I like to do is I like to talk to my angels. The angels are all around you. Sometimes you know who they are, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you call in angels. That's something that I'm learning to do, is call in the angels that I feel that I need. And I just talk to them, let them know what's going on. And I remind them of what my goals are, what I'm trying to do. And the last is more in the law of attraction. It's when you're trying to do something in your life, you're trying to attract or gain something in your life, you imagine putting that onto a bird and you release that bird. You love that bird, you give the thing you're working on to the bird, and you release that bird to God. And you imagine God taking that bird and healing the bird and taking that and fine-tuning it, and God will then put it back on the bird and send the bird back to you at a later time, whenever that is. Sometimes it's right away again, sometimes it's a little later, depending on what you're trying to work on. So here's what I wanted to talk about today, and that's to do with choosing what you're working on and how to make sure you're not overwhelming or over asking what you're working on. And this is a little bit to do with the law of attraction, but it's to do with anything you're trying to really put forth in your life. And often we become obsessed. We become almost panicked. Like, let's say you're trying to draw in lots of money, and so you start to ask and do all sorts of programs all about abundance. And when you do that, you lose faith. And that's strange to say. You say, but how am I losing faith? I am putting forth every effort into this. I am putting everything out there. But you actually are putting too much out there and you're losing faith. It's just like if you were to be in a relationship and your significant other tells you that they love you every day, and yet you still have to ask them again, do you love me? Do you really love me? Well, you're then putting doubt into the love they already gave you. So that's the same thing we're looking at here. If you are continually asking for the same thing over and over again, you're actually taking steam and energy away from what you're trying to create in your life, because you are asking so much. You are limiting the faith. You are taking that faith away, and you're saying, you know what, I don't trust that you heard me, so I'm going to ask it again, and I'm going to ask it again. So it's about releasing that, letting it go. Does it mean you quit working on it? Absolutely not. You're going to still work on it. You're just not going to ask for it. So let's say, again, like I said, you're trying to manifest money. You're trying to manifest something great in your life like that. So you put it out there. This is what you want. You want financial abundance. You want to be financially independent. You make this list very clear. You put that up, and you let the angels know, you let God know, and you put it there, and you say, this is what I want. And you have this very clear, defined list of what you want. Then you basically let it go. And everything you work on is just on improving your life to getting that. So you might listen to a mantra about gaining money, but you're not going to worry about the specifics anymore, because you've already let the specifics be out there in the universe. You already have asked for that. You've already brought that into your life, and you need to just spend time knowing that that has been heard, and it will be given. And it will be given in a time when you're ready for it, when you've actually accomplished everything you're supposed to accomplish around that. So let's say, again, we're working on money, and you say, I'm trying to gain financial, you put it out there. I want financial abundance. I want to be a multimillionaire. I want to be so wealthy that I don't have to work anymore, and I can concentrate on other things. Well, what are those other things? I mean, you're obviously not going to just become a millionaire and then get a yacht and sit. You're going to want to do things now, right? You're going to want to, whatever that is. So in the beginning of that, what you want to do is improve yourself in your life in general. And one of those ways is to elevate yourself spiritually. Elevate yourself to a better place spiritually. One of the best things you can do. And so maybe, again, that's, listening to mantras to relieve stress, mantras to take negativity to positivity. Maybe it's an education on the energy sources that give you positivity around finances. Maybe it's learning to meditate and let things go and just say, I'm putting myself in a great place. Because the better place you're in, the quicker you will get what you're looking for. And you can hear this on just about any manifestation group you want. They'll talk about the subconscious and it's really so simple compared to that. It really is. Yeah, there's a subconscious that's dictating what you do, and it does have your past memories. But you know what? You can override that. You can override it so simply by just being in the best place you can be, and that's what you need to do. You ask, and then you work on yourself to be in the best place you can be, so that when these things come, you are in just an amazing, gracious place to take it in and be a better person because of it. You're not just, sitting on a yacht, not doing anything. You're still meditating and growing and being a better person. And even if it's just by words, touching other people in a great way, there's always so much you can do to be a better person and to elevate yourself. So that's my point this week, and I know it's pretty tough. So another thing I wanted to mention, if you are looking at elevating yourself, another good way to do it is to look at healers. I know that's kind of woo-woo, but it's okay. I mean, I truly believe in all this other stuff. I really do. I avoid talking about it too much to people who really hate it, because I don't want the negative energy. But if you're listening to this, obviously there's a part of it you're looking for this. So what I always, if you are looking for that, you just want a general healer. You're not looking for magic. You're not looking for spells. You're looking just for someone to help you heal your life so that you can grow and be a better person and be in the best place to accept these great new gifts coming your way. I do have a friend that does healing, and he does it remotely from another area. You just email him and tell you what you want, and then he connects with you. I've had some great experiences working with him. I will put his link, his email, in the box down below, and you can feel free to contact him And you know, even if he can't offer you what you want, I'm sure he can direct you to somebody who can, or he can direct you to some other modalities that might help you. He's very open about that. He's not in this for the money, he's in this to help people. And remember, as we're becoming better people and drawing better things, everything is better all around us. You know, the earth is better because we're being better people. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody, and I hope that you're having a great week, and I hope to see you again soon. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.